Hello neighbors. Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day, or at least I'm trying to. I don't think I really need any of these. What I need to do is I need to do that like that. Get rid of this like this. Okay, like that. And take this and put all of it in here. Well, not all of it. We'll keep 15. And then this. You hear him? Did you hear it? Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. You heard it. Don't even act like you didn't. Hear him? He's right down below us. He's really, really mad. There he goes, right through. He went right through there. He comes up through here, and then he'll go around, and he'll come back this way like that. Okay. Now, again, we're up here. We're not worried about it. All right, we're not really worried about it. Let's go kill us some gnats though, because we are.
God, I swear these gnats have Pete sense.
We do want those. He's sniffing for us. He is sniffing for us, guys. He's trying to sniff us out. Now, if you don't want gnats, if you don't want the gnats to come up here and bug you, okay, if you don't want the gnats up here to bug you like this, you can totally put walls all the way around this light and they'll stop coming up here. But why would you ever do that when you can get gnat meat? Hang it up. Get you some gnat jerky so that you can make some nachos. You know what I'm saying? You got acorns around here, right here at the tree. You got acorns around here. You got grubs around here. You got gnats around here. It's free food all day, every day. You guys with me? You feel me? You see what I'm saying? I mean, come on. What more could you want, right? Should I sleep? I don't want to sleep, but it's going to make it harder to go to sleep tomorrow. But if you're gonna sleep, midnight would be the best time to sleep. The reason why I say midnight would be the best time to sleep is just helpful tip from Funky.
Don't even need
It's not a thing that you have to do. It's just a helpful hint from me to you that if you're gonna go to sleep around midnight. Why? Then you wake up at 8 o'clock, right? Wake up at 8 o'clock. You know, all the spoders are sleeping. Yeah. That's really what's going on here. You know, that's really ultimately, in the end, that is what's going on here. We're trying to avoid the spoders, right? All right, let's go up here real quick. I do see something I want to do, but I do not have anything to do it with. Wait a minute. Yes, I do. I think I can take all those. I think I can take all those, and I think I can take all those, and then we can put this in there and that in there. We want to save a weevil meat if we can. Why? What are you doing awake? Go away. I don't know what he's awake for. He should not be awake. That one shouldn't be awake. He should be asleep. Anyway, regardless, he patrols here and he'll go around and go to the back of the house and come into the tree from that side. The other one will go from here, go down, go around that side of the log Go all the way down there, come up, go by the can, come back around, and he'll do that. If you watch them of a night, okay, you'll see their patrol patterns, and you'll be able to predict where they're going to be so that you don't get attacked willy-nilly just out of nowhere, right? All right. We are going to the pond today. We will be doing a little bit of the pond. Well, I don't know that we're going to do all the pond, but we are going to do a little bit of the pond.
The nose, a nose.
The nose, a nose. We will meet fresh. Why did I kill that one and not the other one? Well, because I can. All right. I'm thinking that each night you need to put down a new each day you need to put down a fresh set of stuff. So we need a ramp in order to get back up there. So let's put this guy right there like that. Let's grab a couple of these. All right, and we'll build that, and then we'll go up here. Oh, it is here. I wonder why they're not coming in to say hello. Like I said before, okay, and I'll say it again. I've said it so many times. There are times, like, see that little aphid? Yeah, he's in there. He's stuck. But there are, when you're not around, they don't notice that stuff. They don't notice that the scent of that bait, right? They just don't notice it when you're not around. That's why if you're going to do something like this, it's best to, we need to go home and unload, because I'm not taking all this into the pond. I'm not doing it. Anyway, so what I like to do, matter of fact, let's do that real quick. All right, this is the only time you should do it. Okay, you got to stay away from them, right? And you got to stay away from them long enough, but you also want to stay away from Mr. Spoder. So what you do is, this has worked for me in the past. Now, I'm not going to say it works every time, but it has worked in the past. Let's get a few sprigs and we'll make us a lean-to right there. Why am I making a lean-to right there? Well, isn't there sprigs around here? Sprig? That's mushroom. Don't want mushroom. Sprig. We can chop these down since we're going home anyway. And grab these mushrooms too. Anyway, I want to make a lean-to so that I can lean to. No. I want to make a lean-to so that I can, like, be running around and stuff like that out here, but go over to that lean-to and sleep through the night. And because I'm close by the trap, it'll, overnight, it'll, because time keeps going, even though it's, super fast. Of course it would do that. Consume this.
I think.
By the way, there are two different types of mushrooms. There's the red ones and the brown ones. Okay? And they both scan for signs, so don't worry about it. But ants will get your food. Yeah, you see how they're going in there? Yeah, see that? Yeah, they're trapped in there. He can't do nothing. But ants will get your the food, even if it's in a chest, they will get it out of the chest. So yeah, just be aware of that, okay? Be aware of that feature. anytime you have a chest on the ground where an ant can get to it, they will get to it. And when they get to it, oh boy, will they get to it. And you'll come home, you'll think, oh man, been a long day. You know, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna have me some nice gnat jerky, or I'm gonna have me a nice thing of nachos or something like that. And you come back and you've got nothing. Why? Because the ants ate it all. The ants took every bit of it. So just, yeah, again, beware of that, folks. Bug parts. There it is. Goes in there. Goes in there. Put this in there. Put this in there and that in there. Pull this together. Drop that in there. See, what else do I want? I see you get different kinds of beef jerky, so it's 2 different stacks. If you can, try and have 1 or 2 stacks. Don't have 2 or 3. And that's just me trying to help you manage inventory space. Okay. Those are almost done, but we're gonna hang that anyway. Nachos are done. We'll take that. We'll put this over here in the food. The ones that are full, we'll put in the food section, right? These here we're gonna be eating soon, but we're gonna put that there. These we want to take with us because of the fact that we may have to repair our shield, and the only way we can repair said shield is by having raw weevil meat. That's right, folks. I like to keep a stack. I like to keep 15 silk rope on me at all times. We are going to be going into the pond. Let's get this stuff repaired and ready to go. Okay. Right, click it. All right, everything's repaired and ready to go. We've got all this stuff repaired. I really need to repair this, but the repair glue, I just haven't discovered it yet. So we won't be, as much as we can, we won't be using this, right? We will use it, but it's gonna be tough. I don't think we need this. I don't think we need that. Let me look at what bandages are. Bandages. Yeah, no, they're sap and fiber, so that's good. We could make us a couple of these. I don't want liquid rage. Green machine is hyper stamina. That's really good. We can make a couple of those. That shouldn't take too long to make. Oh, it's instant. Okay, what am I thinking? Liquid flippers. Swim speed and heals. Yes. All right. We have on our stuff now. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff in our inventory that we really don't need to be taken. Let's get rid of this. Now we'll take this one, but we'll get rid of these 3. We'll put them in here. Ants are we're not going to be needing to do anything with slurries right now. Okay, we're not going to need those because we're not baiting. We're already baited for the day. You want to make sure you refresh your bait every day that you can. This here will do when we get back. I'm not going to do it right now. Just remind me. What I'm doing is I'm trying to clean up inventory space so that we've got everything that I need in order to be able to survive down below. The gas mask, I don't think I'm going to need. Though I do like to keep it with me, I don't think I'm going to need it. I don't want to take this because I'm afraid it's going to get hurt. And I'm not going to be able to... Well, no, we need that. Never mind. What am I thinking? The bow... Ooh, I need to make some arrows. What about that? I'm trying to hurry, guys. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, that should give me 2 stacks of arrows, right? But I only need 1. Yeah, but it'll take... Now we've got all this as a row down at the bottom that we'll be able to help us out. Okay,
No
take a
water
drink here.
filtration tablets needed.
Let's head out. We are going to the pond, y'all. Okay, so we're going to be heading, as I showed you before, we'll be heading straight down in the depths to the pond lab. I will show you or try to show you a few things. But I want to get as much as I can. I would love to try and get some bones, some fish bones while we're down there. But yeah, as you can see, we've already got 2 aphids. Thank you. I thank you. Yeah, we want to go here. We want to jump off this and jump this to this. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one. And then right here, we should see bubbles coming up. Wait for it just to make sure. Yep, see the bubbles? Okay, now let's take real quick. We're gonna take that. Boom. All right, that's our speed slurry, right? That's our swimming slurry. That's what we want. Straight down we go. Just keep following. Don't stop. Just keep following. Go down, and then right here at Rex, we're gonna make a left. Yep, right here at Rex, we're gonna make a left. We're gonna take this. We're gonna dig up those. While we've got the swim speed going. Okay. We want to dig up the bones that we can. Yes, there's a treasure chest there. Don't worry about that right now. We'll be getting that here in later on. I'm only getting the ones that I can. Because I've only got so much air, right? I'm only getting the ones on the way. Anything that makes me stop, I don't want it. Okay. Right there, you see those 3 X's? Okay, that's great. But do you see this green door right in front of us? Yeah, we got 20 seconds of air left. So we need to go in here.
Breakthrough.
Come on. Ooh, barely made it. Oh, I love drama.
Each member of the Tully family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain. Within its densely packed leaves, a high-powered nutrient boost in a miniature form factor. And yet mealtime after mealtime, it is recklessly cast aside. Well, more for me. The body knows when it's lacking something. Funny that it doesn't tell the mind why, though. But I have taken the hint, and I'll do those brilliant horticulturalists of Belgium one better. You see, these little morsels are a prime candidate for experimentation in my new submersible multifunction lab. A closed-loop system complete with retractable solar dome. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Dr. Tully, it is almost time for your appointment.
Already? The joys of getting older. Trudy pushed me to go see a doctor after she remarked that I looked like a plate of wet ham. Very well. Mustn't be late and keep Dr. Applebaum waiting.
I don't know what wet ham is, but okay. Anyway, so this is part of the pond lab. Part of. We still have a lot to do down here, y'all. There's a lot of things that we need to do. Like, get out our hammer and
Taking a look.
take a picture of this guy, because he's the art guy. Gotta get him quick, because he'll explode all over you. Okay, I'll let you read that. You can peruse it at your leisure, or I encourage you to actually play this. Yeah, this here is just to like give you a refresh, repair, whatever. You can use this as a spawn point should you need it. do not worry about. Don't worry too much. This isn't that hard. But yeah, should you need it, you can, if you feel like you need a rest, go ahead and do so. I do encourage you to save. However, now that you are in said lab, I encourage you to save right here, because if you run out of air on what you're about to do, yeah, you're gonna die. But the good of it is that whenever you die, your backpack always floats to the top, whatever you're doing. So let's get this out. Look at all that stuff we gotta take. Yep. And stuff that we can't take. Oh boy. There's so much of it. Oh my goodness. Whatever am I going to do? Yep. Well, looks like we're just gonna leave it there. It's not going anywhere. Now let's go refresh our air real quick. Alright, down we go. Alright, get our spear out, because that's the only thing that's gonna be poking. That's the only thing we're gonna be able to poke with. What we want to do is, see those 3 X's? That's right, folks. We have to go over here and we have to go 1. Alright. Now, there are spoders over here that we got to kill. So let's go do it. Nothing to do it but to do it, right? He's right here. Come on, hit him. Yep, I'm out of air. I gotta go. It wouldn't hit him. Or it felt like it wasn't hitting him. Let's just say that. It felt like it wasn't hitting him. Because there's no indicator. I mean, when you hit something up top, you can hear the indicators that you've hit something, right? Down here, you don't hear it. And so you got to pay attention to their health bar, right? Anyway, so let's go back over here and try again. No big deal. I'm not worried about my health right now. All right, we'll turn that breaker on. That's one of the harder breakers to get. We're gonna get out of here. See, there's a spoder right there that wants to kill us, but we're just gonna go back. I said we're gonna go back. Game, stop it. Oh wait, did we see what was in this one? Oh look, even more stuff. Yeah, we can take all that, or we can try to. Yeah, we've got this stuff here that we need to get. Boy, decisions, right? Let's go up here and we're gonna take, where's our, there it is. Of course, you cannot heal while you're underwater. You can't eat, drink, anything like that, as far as I know. And unless they changed it, as far as I know, you can't do that. So we've got a lot of new stuff that we've got to do, but right now we're gonna go down here and we're gonna get our next one. Now our next one is going to be a little bit more difficult. I don't know if we have all the materials. Sometimes, I mean, the game gives you what you need, right? I'll show you. The game gives you what you need to make it down here, but what do we need? Okay, so we need some grass. Go down here and see. I'm pretty sure there was grass in one of the things. Nope, that one. Yeah, here it is. Okay, let's get rid of get rid of a weevil meat. Right? No, we'll eat this. There we go. Oh, we can eat down here. I just seen something else. Wait a minute. I just seen something else that I did not aware of. That? Oh, no, I don't. It looked like you could get air right there. All right, let's run in here. Gonna get a gear upgrade to be able to complete our mission. And a diving bell helmet. Now, we will take that and
Feeling a little safer now.
right there. That's right, folks. Now we don't have air for days. No, no, no. Don't get it twisted. No, you ain't got air for days. You just have better air. Yeah, you've got better air. Okay, so there's something, man, there's so many things that we got. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. I just got to do it. I know I'm dropping spider silk, but we'll have plenty of that. We'll get plenty of that along the way. What else do I have? Oh, I don't need food. I do need healing. Let's go 8. Bandage up. Then we'll take a drink of this. Okay, and between the bandage and the drink, we should be good. That frees up 2 slots, which we're going to, I think we're going to need more than that. I think we need 3 slots. You know what? We can drop the bow. We're not going to be using the bow down here. We're swimming, right? We're swimming. We're not doing nothing like that. And besides, we can always come back with it. Just like that lantern there. No need to touch it. Just leave it alone. All right, here we go. See, now that we've got the diving, see how fast we swim now? Yeah. Yeah, Funky like it. Okay, so you're going to come down here. You're going to follow along this path like this. Right over here, there's a spot you can actually go in it. You got to be quick. I'm not going to wait on you. You got to be fast, right? You got to be quick. Got to be fast. We're going to grab the scabby. We're going to grab all of, what? Oh, well, we got it all. Okay. Yeah, we got it all. Okay. Now, we've got to come in here. All right. Now, in here, there's a milk mold. If I can get it to let me do this. Oh, we forgot. We've got to equip our knife. What? Not a knife? Oh, I must have a higher tool. All right. That's fine. But there's our other breaker. And we're going to get out of here now. We'll have to come back for that one because that's a new one on me. I could have sworn that that knife that I just had will work just fine. Anyway, so you're going to come back out. You're just going to go back up like this. You're going to aim for the hole and get out. Now you can see that all the stuff and things is on, right? Everything is on. The power's on, and this door is now open. Equip your hammer, because sometimes there are little tasties that are in here that you have to deal with. Okay, you're not getting through here just yet. This here is raw science, and this is where you want to go. But for now, we want to go this way. Hit this button, open this up, okay, and it should start to look familiar. That's right, folks. Here's your loot. You're right back to where you began, right here, right? Good stuff. Okay, now back in here. We come up out of here. We open that door. That's the only door we open. That's the only one that we opened. That takes us back to where we were. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick that bow up and I'm gonna drop it as a marker for you guys to show you what I've done. No. All right, so we're gonna drop the bow right here. No, not repair it. Drop it. Thank you. Yeah, that'll show you that right there at that doorway. Yeah, that's the door out, right? All right, so now we come in here. We can go down here. If we equip number 5, yeah, that's a doorway that we can't go in yet. That's right. That's right, buddy. I completely forgot about that. Okay. More dossier. This guy's got a thing for ham. What is that? Brittle quartz. Okay. And then back here's another chest with some marble. And then we come in here. That door is locked. We can't get in there. We have to go up and around, or we have to go down and around. So let's equip our lantern and our spear. Down we go. Because now we have to fight another, that's right folks, another spoder. Up through here. Come on. I know it's disorienting. For those of you that have problems with this kind of thing, I'm sorry. You know, it's a natural part of life. Down here is a scabby behind some stuff. We're gonna get that in a second, as soon as I kill this spoder and navigate the junk. Those aren't that bad to deal with, really, honestly. They're not that bad to deal with, so just deal with them. We want our thing. We can get our scabby. Now, you may have noticed that my air went back up. That's because I killed a diving spider. Some insects, when you kill them, some of them, you gonna break sometime today? Thank you. Anyway, some insects, when you kill them, will give you air. They'll give you back air, right? And this is a good thing. Push that out of our way and go up here. All right, now we're on the other side of that doorway that we seen a minute ago. Okay. Got the pond super chip. Let's take that.
Dr.
That.
Applebaum
Aww.
has me in perfect health. For a man 20 years my senior, I must face the facts. The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional errors of
We're gonna
the
get rid of
shrinking
this.
process which are the cause.
No, we're not gonna get rid of that.
Trudy has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have nothing. What will I be other than a failed inventor and scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to a gaggle of hormonal teenagers? No! If this means that I must sacrifice 20 years of my life, then so be it.
Okay, I'm gonna drop this. We don't need it. We now have this helmet, and that helmet is all we need underwater. But we do need these granola bars. I'm sorry, but I like my granola bars, because they're a good, almost instant heal. I'm trying to think of anything else I can tell you or show you. Yeah, we're gonna be able to analyze some stuff here in a little bit. Get some more best. All right, get out your hammer because you're gonna need it in the next couple rooms. Okay, what? Oh, right, yeah, no, this, once you hit that button, it unlocks that door, but it also does something else. Down here, as we go back here, see how they're waiting for us? Yep.
I spy.
Oh, I've already looked at them. Okay. What? I switched to my hammer. Okay. The hammer, because those things are weak to smash damage, right? The hammer's your best friend right there. And also, equip that guy. Now, this door right here that was locked before is now open, and it brings you right back. That's right, it brings you right back to this room. So don't worry about that door. I just wanted to, you know, bring it all together and show you what and where we were, right? Okay, this is the door right here that we need to go in. This door on over here, on the other hand, on the other side, is empty. Why is it empty? Because this is where those little bots came from, right? So now we're, remember this door? See that door right there? See that? That's a cabbage. Okay. Let's get some bandages, get another piece of granola. If I'm gonna eat something, I'm going to have this down on my hot bar. I want that on my hot bar before everything else. Trying to think. I keep looking for an analyzer, but I don't see one. I think there's one in this room though. Wait for it. He'll come to us. Okay, you see that? All right. That's another arc. Okay. He sees us. Watch the balls. See, Punky's got you. Don't you worry. I'll teach you the way to do things. No, not really. Not at all. I'm horrible. Anyway, so here's some more that you can read at your leisure. Okay? You can just kind of, yeah, I encourage you to play the game. I'm not gonna, I don't want to sit there and read this, read that. Here, I'll leave this to you so you can read that. I want you to play this game because this game is a blast. All right, let's start analyzing some stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, koi armor. Good stuff, Paul. Look at that. Look at how many brain power that gave us. Spider legs. Oh yeah, bone dagger, baby. Bone trident. Yeah, good stuff. Now we should be able, matter of fact, we should be able to make that bone dagger. And while we're down here, go ahead. Now, didn't we get liquid? Don't we already have liquid gills? Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, now that we can make the bone dagger, we'll be able to go down to that one area down below. Remember, it said we need a better thing. Yeah, we'll be able to go to that. Yep. Okay. Now wait a minute. Stop. All right. This is where we came from. Can I drop something? Don't know. Yeah, I can drop something. Let's drop this. We're gonna drop one. Breadcrumbs, y'all. Breadcrumbs. See the arrow? Oh, we went over the top of it. Dang it. Here, let's jump up here. All right. And because if you walk over the arrows, you'll pick them back up. And we don't want to do that. All right. Oh my God, it fell off the table. It fell off the table. We backed up and we picked it up again. Dang it. Stop it. All right. Well, here. Do it again. Arrow says, no, I want to come with you. You stay there. Okay, so now you can see when the door closes, you can still see the arrow. That lets you know that's the door that you came from, right? That's another door. And then back here, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Okay, no, it's just right there. All right. So now we're going to go up here. This is just the best stuff. Anyway, we need to drop this. Again, we're just going to drop that spider soap because I want to pick up this. What is that? Brussels sprouts. That's right. But you can only have, yeah, we can only have 5 of them at a time. Oh, let's grab the chip.
A super chip.
Let's grab that. The super disc. The super duper disc.
I wonder if I have to blow on it. Usually solves the problem.
Get it?
That or flipping the console upside down. Oh, or maybe there's some little extraneous plastic tabs I need to snip off.
That everything he just said is reference to the Nintendo Super Nintendo. It's all reference to those cartridges. Remember I had to blow in them and stuff? Funny. Anyway.
Dr. Tully must be one heck of an engineer to be able to build something like this.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, we can't get all these yet. We're gonna have to come back for them. Another dossier. These are all found. Okay, these are all found in your data, and all that. You know, where you can go ominate and you can go in here and read that. Burgle. Stuff, all these little different things, all these notes and stuff like that you picked up along the way, which all these statues, they are there, and they each offer different things for your base. Trying to think if there's window. Yeah, here we go. All these little dossiers that I'm getting, that I'm picking up, right? All these things can be found under window. We found all of them in the hedge. We need one more for this pond right here, the pond area. And then you've got 12 miscellaneous ones, which we have one of. Yeah, so that's a thing. But we're going to come back here, so remember where this is. Because we have got to come back here to get cabbages, and they will always grow. As far as I know, even after you pick them all up, they'll keep growing. They'll constantly grow back. Okay, inventory. We are completely full. Yep. Yep. But we're about to get a free spot because loot.
A scientific breakthrough.
And get each of the marbles. All right, you ready? Let's go. That's right. We are out of the pond lab right here, folks. We are right over. There's a spider right there. You go in there, but you can't go in there until you get the assistant manager thing. So don't even bother. We are gonna go right back down here though. Because this is this is a shortcut. Basically, it's a shortcut to be able to come in, get your cabbage, and get out, right? That's not what we're doing. That's not what I'm doing. Now, if you're following me, which, boy, you're brave. But if you're following me, then you will know that's not what we're doing. We're staying away from the arrow so that it keeps us it gives us little indicators so that you don't have to lay down a marker every time you go somewhere or do anything. Okay, remember that's the bow. That's where we went. That's where this is where the things were, right? They came out. This door was open. This door right here is where you came from. Okay. This is our beginning starter spot, right? Let's put in our thing. Oh, nope. We need to do something first. Jumping the gun. I'm jumping the gun. I'm jumping the gun. Don't worry. And we'll come back down here and we'll finish getting all our loot. Okay. We will come down and we'll get all of our loot. Diving spell spider chunk. We need 2 bones. What? It says we have 0. Did it take all those bones to make that helmet? No way! Dude, that's raw. That is wrong. That is just so wrong. Well, looks like we are, yeah, we're getting out of here then. And we'll have to come back. We'll have to make another trip. We'll have to make another trip, y'all. Of course, we've got all that food. And once we got into it, it's going to start dissolving. This is tadpole, stuff and things. This is, water flea stuff and things. Yeah, we have enough of this, but now we need bones, and we've got to be able to get the bones, right? So what to get rid of? What can we get rid of? You know what? I'm not getting rid of anything. We'll just have to come back down for bones, because guess what? Now that we have it, right? Now that we have our helmet, we'll be able to zoom around down here. So let's go back in here. Nope. Nope. We're going this way. We're going up. Okay. We're not going to touch our arrow. We're going to go in here. We're going to go in this door over here. Okay. Going to go down here like this. We're going to go down, up, and out, and I'll show you how to get home. Okay. Now that you're here, right? Because remember, efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. I showed you all the stuff and things, right? I showed you that if you brought what you brought with you, you would be able to make what I made, which is the diving bell helmet, right? So if you're sticking with me, then stick with me. That right there, that's your indicator that that's where home is. Not because of the little spots right here, but that landmark right there, that lab, that's where home is. You want to go towards it. You're not going in. You're just going to go towards it, and you're going to go up here. Right? Right here. Yeah, there's a diving bell spider. They make so much noise and try to scare you, but you don't have to be afraid. Alright, so we come up here like this. Alright? Just like so. And there's your little trap thingy deal. Right? Getting on that stick just right is one of the hardest things. Okay.
I wonder if I could keep
Look,
an aphid as a pet.
we have 5 aphids. We have 5 of them. 5, y'all. 5 aphid. But we're going home. Oh, and we don't need that torch out anymore. Matter of fact, let's put shield on. And we're going to go home. And we're going to unload. And then we'll go back down again. And we'll get more bones. So that we can make a bone knife. And then we'll be able to cut that thing down for that mega molar. Or that molar, rather. Milk molar. We'll be able to do that. Alright. But anyway, that is the pond lab, y'all. It's not that hard. Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? Right? I mean, just stick with Funky. I will show you the way. I'm not the greatest. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at this game. I'm just not. But I know enough to get myself in trouble. And that's always fun. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's get that away in there. Get in there. We will get this. No, wait a minute. Where is... Didn't we have... Yeah, here we go. Put that in there. We'll put that in there. Okay. Like that. We also need to get that mushroom out, right? This here is just mussel sprouts, right? They're good. They're a good snack. Plus they, you know, yeah, they're good stuff. Don't worry. We don't need this on us at all. I don't even know where we got it or why we took it with us. Everything else in here, the granola, we're going to take the whole stack and we're going to put it in the food section over here. We're going to take the whole stack of 5 and throw them in there. Sort that out. Now the reason why I'm taking 5 and sticking in there, because there's only so many granola bars, right? And they heal. If you look at it, it says snack and heals. But the heel is massive. It's huge, large, and in charge. It's huge. All right. I want to.
Don't even need to boil it.
There was a. What in there? Where did it go? Okay, this has got to go in here. Oh, we already got the rotten bee armor. I thought we still had to go down to the ants and get the rotten bee armor. We already got it. That's good. Now the rotten bee armor. Again, if we have it on and if we have a whole rotten set, what's going to happen is we're going to start making poison clouds, and it's going to make everything die faster. That's all it does. It's good. Nachos, let's eat some before it goes bad.
And imagine it's a fruit pounder.
Okay, a food pounder. I don't know what a food pounder is, but okay. All right, let's take that and we'll tap and deposit it. Okay, we'll come over here and we'll scoop that. That way we can start filling that up, right? Right. Yeah. We don't have no nachos. We are not making slab. Now, okay, if you have plant fiber on you, let me show you. Plant fiber. You can make sprigs. You can make sprigs. One sprig right there, right? You can make, for 24 of these, you can make 3. For one stem, you can make 8. For one grass, you can make 5. So forth and so on. Not that you're ever going to need plant fiber. Okay, now that I got that out of my system. See, where did we put that? There it is. All right. We're going to be going down. Now, the reason why I got that is because we're going to be going down here. I want to do a few things before we end here. Well, I can't. I was going to go back down to the pond lab and do some more getting of the stuff and things, but I'm going to wait on that because it's just a matter of getting the stuff that's down there, collecting all the material that we left behind, so forth and so on, right? We'll go down here and we'll do this. The meat that's down there, it's just tadpole meat and water flea meat, and I'm not worried about it. Mushroom slurry that we already have. Black ant armor. Yes. But we got that from, not because of the black ants that we've seen or anything like that, because we haven't seen any yet, but because of the level that we are in. Now, let's put in our big chip, our duper chip. Okay, duper chip. See that? That's right. We can duplicate that rotten spear for 1100 science. Okay? Anything that you've got, you can duplicate. 3, you can duplicate that, you can duplicate this, so forth, so on, such. Everything, right? Right. Go in here. We do have 2 milk molars. I want to save for one more. Okay. Go in here. We got the ladders, the hedge cookbook, and Daredevil. I think before we do that, we should talk to Burgle.
Hello there, acting. How can I help you today?
I had a weird dream.
Dr. Tully did not program me for dream analysis, but I will do my best. Was it perhaps about electric beef? I have always wanted to have that dream. Why don't you describe your dream for me? Aha! That confirms it. There are 2 spacers, just as Dr. Tully surmised. One in the yard and one at Eminent. He had a hunch that they continued his work on the spacer after he stopped working for them. It all computes. I do not believe these are just dreams. These are surely your memories. But perhaps they only return to you as dreams. So, Eminent shrunk you, and now you are here. sure you are not an eminent secret agent. I was JKing. That was a test. You passed. So if you are not an eminent agent, why would they be shrinking children? Surely I have no idea. Yet another puzzle for us to solve. On the plus side, your memories must be slowly returning. If you have another dream, please come again. How can I be of assistance? How can I help you today? I knew I could count on you. Please hold while I update my files.
I love Burgle. He's so funny.
Here we go. Processing. Processing. Whew! Better than ever. My diagnostic module is now restored. Analysis shows the spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell. If only. Sadly, I can only explain its function. The embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the spacer. Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy.
Two.
Yes. If the subject's rate of growth is not precisely regulated, overexpansion will cause bioorganic subjects, such as yourself, to pop like a gremlin in a microwave.
Okay.
Scientifically speaking, of course. There is both good news and the bad news. Which would you like to have first? All
Surprise
natural
me.
flavoring is not, strictly speaking, natural. The good news is that I have a spare cell here. The bad news, it is empty. As they say, when life gives you lemons, close your eyes.
Oh, dang it. My timer went off.
But I can provide you with instructions. The cell must be filled with a special mixture. A cocktail, if you will. Hold, please,
Oh.
while I push the recipe for the
Dang it.
embiggening cocktail to your scabby. Processing. Processing. Error. Missing directory. The directory you attempted to copy does not exist. Boo-doo-doo. Boo. Cheese and fries. It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. It must be on one of the remaining super chips. We will need that recipe in order to fill the embiggening cell and send you home. I am sorry. It seems like the forces of nature are trying to keep you in this yard, but I believe you are here for a reason. Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together. Please come again soon. I am extremely lonely. Why do it your way when you can do it the Roby's way? Put your cares away and have an exponentially great day.
Oh, I love Burgle. He's so... It just... Yeah. Okay, so... Buoyant Foundation. Really good. I like it. That's the reason why I got it. Because the fact that you can now... I can now build on the water. That's right, folks. We can build on the water. We have a cookbook for... We can make spaghetti flea, boatman fin soup, or tropicana, or whatever, tadpole pudding. Now, veteran diver, these things all help you with swimming and all that good stuff, and I'm not really worried about that. We're not going to be living down in the water. So, curved bases. This I'm interested in. Because we can have curved walls, we can give our base some shape and things like that. That is something I am also interested in. Battle buddies, not interested in it. Why? Because this is your pet. This is what I'm talking about. Remember when I was talking about the pet? Yeah, that pet will help you and all that stuff. This here is just for fall damage. Okay, this right here, this mutation, this is what my editor needs. My editor needs the Daredevil mutation. Why? Because she likes to jump off of high places and land on rocks and die. Yes, I will never let her live that down. Anyway. Good friends come in weird places. You know, they just show up
Performing diagnostic.
all the time when you're least expecting it. Okay, we've got crap. What is this one? What is that crap? What is that? Here, let's refill all our quests. Okay, so now we need soups up, which is create boatman soup, which we can't do because we just said no to the other thing. We need to make one more smoothie to get 200 science. We need to upgrade our armor to get 250 science. These are all side quests, okay? These are not part of the main story. You don't have to do them. But for science, it's good to do it. Land 5 hits on an enemy weak spot. This will come in handy here in a little bit because we're going to need, we'll take our arrows and we'll make a new bow and whatnot and so forth and the other. And, oh look, granola bars are back. Okay, anyway, I didn't know that they respawned.
One success after another. I have returned Burgle to his original size. It appears that my new raw science containment field is working at 99% effectiveness.
98.5%.
Right, Burgle, right. However, as Burgle indicates, there is some minor, insignificant raw science leakage. A note for another time.
Noted.
But I see no reason to put off a human trial. I believe there should be no issues. But audentes fortuna juvat. I am ready to prove my creation's full potential. End recording. Burgle, I'd like to record some messages for my family in case things do not go as planned.
Okay, we're gonna go home. I know I'm going a little long, but I want to get home. And I needed to let that finish talking. We're gonna get home, okay? And yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow, folks. Okay, you'll let it finish showing you while I'm talking what all we unlocked. But anyway, so tomorrow we're gonna go back down to the pond lab, all right, and we're gonna pick up all that stuff that we left behind. Okay. Let's make another smoothie. We'll make the flipper smoothie, right? Or well, we can make that. No, because we don't have no flea mite meat or tadpole meat. This one's really good. Now, okay, see how this says no bonus by using sludge? If you was to use the muscle sprout, it's beefy, extra meaty health bonus. That's right. Each one of those, if you use the muscle sprouts and you collect like this right here, it's going to give you an even bigger health bonus. So if you have the muscle sprouts and you're getting ready to go into a lab, make the smoothies meaty. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah. I'm going to make one of those. We'll make, yeah, I think, we only need one. I'm not going to make a bunch of them. We don't need a whole bunch. Anyway, tomorrow we will come back. We will go down to the lab. We will collect all the stuff that we didn't get. Okay. We will go down and we will dig up more bones. We will get all those bones and done and everything like that. We will take our potion. When we take our potion, we will go back to a secret little area and get a key to unlock that treasure chest that we seen. Okay, we're gonna do all that. Once we get done with that area of the lab, okay, we'll go down to another part of the lab and we'll finish that. Once that's done, the only time we're gonna be going down to the water after that, after everything's done, the only time we'll be going down to the water is to maybe get tadpole meat, which I don't really see, you know, for smoothies, and getting the other meat that's down there, a mite meat. So with that being said, if you like the content, which you chose to spend an hour or more, sorry, with me today, so you must like the content. So hit that like button. If you see something, think something, hear something, want to tell me something, leave a comment down below. That subscribe button, it's red. That doesn't mean stop. That means click it, because it's a follow button. And that's all it is. It's a follow button. You can come back, you can watch my stuff, and whatever like that. Maybe you stick around, become part of the community, talk to other people in my community, in my chat. Or not my chat, but in my comments. Stuff like that. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're one and done. Once I'm done with Grounded, you're out. Or Arc, or whatever. But subscribe, help my channel grow. My community cannot grow without community members like you. Please be my neighbor and hit that subscribe button. That being said, be good to each other. Be good neighbors. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.